Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brianna. I am going to be doing a very fun announcement, which I'm sure at this point, if you're just now coming to see my video, you've already heard it from everybody else, but I am so excited for this. I am going to be, I guess, co-hosting, helping promote this really awesome readathon happening in August. So like I said, you probably already heard about it, but it is a really fun, kind of like a end of summer readathon that is hosted from Sarah at Steeped in Books, and she came up with this like really cute, not necessarily a bingo board. It kind of looks like a bingo board, but it's not. It's just kind of a cute way to display all the different reading prompts and challenges and everything. It is a 4x3 grid, which of course I have on the screen right now, and it's just got different challenges for you guys to try out different genres, just kind of get a taste of different romances. And I am so excited because, as you guys can see, my reading is all over the place this year. I don't know what happened. I'm rolling with it. We're doing it. So I am so excited for this. I am gonna quickly kind of go over all of the prompts and everything, but I want to give you guys just a little bit more information before I jump into that. So like I said, this is going to be a readathon happening in August. So it starts from August 1st until August 31st. Month-long readathon. So you can participate in all of 12 challenges, pick one book for each challenge. You can double up, just kind of do your own interpretation of the prompts and everything. You can read extra, you can read as many as you want. The goal is to read romance in August. That's the goal. That's what we're trying to do. I'm ready. So excited. There is also going to be a live show to kind of like kick off the readathon and everything, and that's going to happen on July 25th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you live like me, I live in Texas, so I'm in the Central Time Zone, so that would be 7 p.m. that night. I am so excited about it. Hopefully, I'm hoping to at least come into the chat at some point during that live show, but we're just going to be talking about books that we plan to read, just getting super excited for this month-long readathon. And there will be 2 more kind of like check-ins in August. I don't think we've settled on dates yet, but it'll be kind of around August 15th to kind of do like a mid-month check-in to see how everybody's doing, and then one to kind of wrap up things at the end of the month, and we'll have more details and everything about that later on. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and quickly go over all of the prompts for you. I do have my laptop with me, so if you hear like any weird notifications or you see the lighting changes, that's why. But like I said, there is 12 different prompts, and I think these are set up in the correct order, but the very first square is to read a down home country, and this just means a small town romance, cowboy romance, western romance. Any of those, you kind of just take it to your own interpretation, so you don't even have to follow what I just said, just really go for it. And then the next one is big city life. So these are kind of romances that take place in a larger city. So like for me, I love to read small town romances, but occasionally I do like ones that take place in the city, so that's kind of how you can do it. Or you can do like billionaire romances, jet setting lifestyle. Any of those would work, even some that you can think of that are completely creative. Next one, self-explanatory, authors of color, easy peasy. Next is hot and spicy. So this would be obviously an erotic romance, but this is honestly to your interpretation. You don't have to do, I'm just going to use this as an example, 50 Shades of Grey. You don't need to go like that erotic. Go for how steamy something more steamier than you would read, if I'm making any sense at all. Next is dark and dangerous. Y'all know me, I love my dark romance, so this is probably going to be one of my favorite challenges to complete. Obviously, you're going to read a dark or taboo romance. Again, up to your interpretation. Me, I'm going to be going for the darker books, and I honestly am so excited about that. Another way you can take this is to read a romance with a dark cover, or has a dark dangerous character. Next is a sweet and clean romance. So this is a cute, fluffy, you know, light romance that we all love. Might have no adult content in it, you know, something sweet on the cover. So that means, you know, like a cupcake or a cake, you know, any cookies, any of that. Next is a road trip. Y'all, I am so excited about this prompt. It has been a minute since I've read a road trip romance, and I am so excited about this prompt. Next is friends to lovers. We all know what that is. Diversity. Again, pretty easy, self-explanatory. Next is disability representation, and I am also super excited about this. This could be physical representation, mental representation. Honestly, I hope I can get more than one completed with this challenge, because these are like my favorite to read about, like hands down. Next, this one's kind of fun. This is an old school historical. So if you guys, most of you guys know by now in the romance community, we are like, there's so many of us that are like obsessed with historicals, I myself included, collecting all of these really epic historical romance covers. They are everything. Recently, Jessica from Peace Love Books and Lacey from Lacey Book Lovers, they're the first two that immediately come to mind, because I also follow them on Instagram, so their pictures pop up like almost immediately. But they have been hauling so many of the old school historical romances, and I'm trying so hard not to order a ton of them from eBay, and it's getting harder and harder. But anyway, these can be just the oldest historical on your TBR. It doesn't have to be, you know, like these old cheesy historical romances. And then finally is the category romance. This is basically, you know, those Harlequin romance where they have like the different categories. I honestly am not as familiar with them, so I remember one of them I think is called like Desire. I'm sure you guys know what they are, but if you live in the UK or Australia, they would be called Mills and Boon. So that's what those are. And those are all 12 prompts. But as I said, I am super excited about this readathon. I cannot wait. I may be making kind of like a TBR video. I usually don't like making those or setting TBRs, but I'm super excited to see what I plan to read. But let me know down in the comments if you guys are going to participate. But I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.